What's up, everybody? Fatty here. So it's been about almost a week since Hogwarts Legacy launch, and I've been getting harassed since like day one. Now, like I'm like a no-name YouTuber, Twitch streamer. You know, I post some videos as well, like videos on like Facebook as well, because like why not, right? Now I'm not quite sure how I entered these internet activists like crosshairs. But I've been constantly getting notices on my videos for mass reports on like random stuff like nudity or something like that when I'm playing like a Harry Potter game, and it just seems so childish to me, right? Like, look, like I'm not your enemy. I don't want to be. Like, I don't want to be your enemy. Like, I don't want to be anybody's enemy if possible. You know what I mean? So like, please stop forcing me to be. You know, like, I'm nobody. I'm just a 30-year-old dad who has very limited time to try and like make this YouTube Twitch thing work. Because it's what I've always wanted to do. You know? When I was younger, this whole thing didn't exist. And that was a time when probably would have been the best to do it, but here we are. You know? Those were the circumstances. That was then, this is now. And I want to be able to do this even if I fail, right? Like, I just want to know that, like, I know that I gave it a real shot, so that eventually when I'm like old and decrepit and like on my deathbed or whatever, I know that I gave it a real shot and I can look back at it and have like no regrets. That's it. That's all I really want. Because like, regarding this game, people will be playing the game regardless, right? Because I mean, that's what we are. We're gamers. That's like always been, and politics never has anything to do with it. We play with each other regardless of like what you identify as, because at the end of the day, we're all gamers. That's the like Hmong gamers. We see each other as gamers, and that's it. You don't care if you're male, female, if you're gay, if you're like trans or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can identify as a rock and you can be somebody's best friend as long as like you guys are gaming together. That's how we've always been. And the few streamers that you guys are harassing are not even gonna make a dent after you made this game as successful as it is after the failed boycott. So it just boggles my mind how people think that they can achieve anything besides making the trans community look bad, whether it's their fault or not. Probably isn't, because I'm still friends with a lot of trans people, and a lot of them have been saying that they don't support this harassment that is being done, because like they too are aware that it does nothing for them besides maybe look the movement look bad. I don't know, this behavior just seems so unhinged. It's useless, it's pointless, towards what you wanted, like, that is, which is, hopefully you wanted like progression in that regard, or because like these are the facts, right? Like, you have caused this game to be the most popular game of 2023 easily, when it probably wouldn't have been as popular had none of this controversy started. And with that said, like, there has never been a more clear result that your approach towards the situation is wrong. I mean, trust me, I get it. You want to be online activists for the same reason like people like working from home. It's convenient and you don't really have to go out there. And sometimes it gets done right, but this is not one of those times. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but what you're doing is only hurting your movement, not helping it. And honestly, that's all I really got to say. At the end of the day, if you want something, you have to approach it with a moral standpoint, because you can't cry morals and then do something morally wrong in order to achieve it. Like, the ends don't justify the means. And unfortunately, a lot of bad things happen from, good intentions. So that's it. All right. Peace.